Yeah. So here, first I do some talk, then whatever the time is left, then at the end we do Om Ah Hum. Finish within that. All the prayers. Whole Kanju Tenju finish in that Om Ah Hum. It's okay. Yeah, so I didn't get to begin the quotation, but it's okay. Bodhicitta. So the purpose of my life is not just not to be reborn in the lower realm and to get higher, but they were human being, not just that, and then even to be free from samsara, to achieve liberation from samsara, not even that. Purpose of my life. Purpose of my life is because purpose of my life is to benefit others, to free the numberless sentient beings, numberless helpless, hungry animals, human beings, suras, asuras, intermediate beings, from the oceans of samsara sufferings, and bring them to the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization. To bring the Buddhahood by myself alone. And therefore, Allah means, they are numberless Bodhisattvas working with sentient beings. But you see, it's my responsibility. I used to, maybe a little bit I forgot, I used to explain the past, where you are responsible to work with sentient being, to free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and to bring to Buddhahood. As I said, the word alone. Even there are numberless Bodhisattvas walking for sentient beings. First thing is that, you see, there is a person who is blind and running towards precipices. Where there's great danger to fall down, die. But you have eyes and you have arms, so you can just run towards that, where the blind person is in danger to fall down. So because you have hands, and legs to run, so just by that you have opportunity to run and to grab the man falling down from the precipices. So because that you can do and you have opportunity, so you are responsible to help that man who is blind. Doesn't know there's a road, doesn't know there is precipice, and so he thinks there's a road and run. He try to go that way. So it's a real responsibility. Just run, grab the man from falling down. You see. Yeah, like that. It's a simple example. Yeah, you are totally responsible. Right? First to understand that one. So here you see, so here you met Buddha's teaching, Holy Dharma, this time, and you have been studying. You see, so you know that much. So you know what is the cause of suffering that you have to abandon. What is the cause of happiness you have to practice. Just like this morning, do not commit any unwholesome action, engage in perfect wholesome action. And subdue the mind is teaching Buddha. So that, you see. Oh, so that you know that. Oh, so you start this. Oh, so that's like, it's like you have an arm, you have legs to run, you have eyes to run. You see the danger that blind man is falling down. I mean, the danger to going wrong way. You see? Oh, similar. So now similar. Wow. Then you see. Look at that. You see, that's sentient beings. 그래. Even the sentient beings desire happiness. But as due to ignorance, they destroy the cause of happiness. What actually they do, due to ignorance, even they desire happiness, but what they do, due to ignorance, they say, in Chinditapa said, due to ignorance, they destroy the cause of happiness like enemy, like outside enemy. You see? As much as possible. So that's one way to relate is any merits. First of all, so difficult to collect merit. Don't understand what is dharma. Don't understand what means practicing dharma. Don't understand. So even it's done, correct, pure dharma, but it's so rare, but if it's done, then very quickly it's it is not dedicated for enlightenment, for sentient beings, to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. It is not dedicated for that. It is not filled with emptiness. It is not dedicated for enlightenment. So, even it is done, at least sooner or later, anger, heresy rises, it's blown right, it's what is destroyed. So always like this, destroyed. Complete destroyed. Like that. Then also ill will destroy the merits. So always like this. Always like this. From beginningless, not on this life, from beginningless, but you see, even this life, met dharma, but it's, as I mentioned before, maybe met dharma, but you see, practicing dharma is another question. Your action becoming dharma, that's another question. So more singing or reciting prayer dharma, or closing eyes, sitting like this, with dharma, or many people think like that. You see. But I mentioned one thing. What I used to mention in the past many times. So Gyalwa Dromtonpa, the translator of Lama Atisha, who was invited in Tibet from Nalanda, first time the translator, I think the two translators, I forgot the name. One is Naksola Tsawa. Shodi Mutsenagata. Shinajore. Naksola Tsawa. There's another one I forgot today. So anyway, he sent with the gold offerings to Lama Atisha. But anyway, even the translator didn't get to see Lama Atisha in Nalanda. So there are 300 pandits in Nalanda. I think maybe Chapter Kunalama Rinpoche mentioned. Didn't get to see Lama Atisha, Pandit Lama Atisha in Nalanda, in India. So maybe so then second time Dharma king of Tibet 생각해서 당부대 그래서 제보 거기 제보
송생금
말이
네네 녀디 전부 녀디 전부 녀디 전부
Lama is want to look for gold to offer Lama Atisha. So I think Liu, I'm not sure, not exactly sure. I know somewhere in Nepal, some says in China or some, not sure. Liu, I think the Nepal, at the Nepal or the Nepal. So when they look for gold, there was an irreligious country, irreligious king in the Liu. So the irreligious king caught what's the name of the king? What's the name of the king? Lama Atisha was put in the prison by the irreligious king. Then his nephew, right? Changju came to offer the gold to the king, irreligious king, piled up, and then to release the king, the Dharma king of Tibet from prison. So he offered, piled up the gold. So the size of hat, he said, the religious king said, the size of hat is missing. So he said, it's needed. So then he took the gold back to prison and explained to Lama Atisha, the king. Then Lama said, don't offer him gold even in the handful of a hand. Don't offer to him, and send all the gold to through translator. There's another translator, but doesn't matter. So I'm not sure that maybe the first one, I'm not sure. Maybe the second one, I'm not sure. So anyway, the told the Lama Chandu, nephew of the king. So invited Lama Atisha and to spread pure dharma in Tibet. Pure dharma in Tibet. To eliminate all the wrong concepts. So they are then sent, and then he said, I will give up my life in prison to spread dharma in Tibet. Then he sent a message to Lama Atisha, may I be able to see you in next life. Like that. So the Dharma king of Tibet, he passed away in prison. Lama Atisha passed away in the prison. He gave up his life to invite Lama Atisha in Tibet to spread the pure Dharma. So, then the translator, Gyatson Singh, the other translator, Gyatson Singh. Maybe the second one might be Naksulattawa, I think. Then you see, sent the gold, all the gold to Lama Atisha through the translator. Then you see, what happened is, what happened is, then you see, Genesis appeared, sometimes child, sometimes old men and women like that, and give advice. So Natsola Tsawa is going. That time there was no airplane, there was no car, you had to walk by foot. So from Tibet to India. Sometimes there's two roads, which one you don't know which one. So then a genius appear, a child or something, old man, woman, then tell him to go this way, like that. We say time to time. And then I think it's old lady or something appeared, and then you Tibetans saw a lot. So keep it kind of quiet, secret, keep quiet, mention that, because I think it's you talk a lot, then become maybe obstacles. So anyway, sometimes the advice happens. So anyway, he was able to see Lama Atisha, that second translator, and offered all the gold, then explained everything. That king passed away, what problem happened in Tibet, and they regard Sutra and Tantra. You see, these two teachings as are hot and cold. That contradictory, that one person cannot practice. If they practice Sutra, they can't practice Tantra. If they practice Tantra, they can't practice Sutra. So like that, a lot of misconceptions in Tibet. A lot. And then also from India, wrong pundits wearing blue dress from India, and then came and they spread wrong dharma in Tibet. Also happened like that. So you see so much wrong conception of dharma in Tibet. So they so then Lama Atisha what Naktula Tsawa said, explained about Tibet, and with king gave up his life to Lama Atisha in Tibet and spread dharma, pure dharma, all that. So then he said, Lama Atisha said, I will ask Tara, what is beneficial not. Then he asked her, what is beneficial not if I went in Tibet. And Tara said, you will be a highly beneficial in Tibet, but then your life will be shorter. Let him to go in Tibet. So he, Lama Atisha, he explained everything, all the difficulties, and then he requested. He didn't ask teachings on emptiness or initiations or things like that. He didn't ask. He asked. We Tibetans very ignorant. So please give refuge karma. He requested just that. So Lama Atisha I've forgotten. So he taught much refuge, karma. The people call this is refuge Lama, taught so much karma, then Lama of the karma or something, I've forgotten now. So, because Lama Atisha taught a lot, refuge of karma, so like that kind of people used to say like that. So then Lama Atisha wrote. Lama Atisha was very pleased because he didn't ask very high teachings. He said, we Tibetan very ignorant, so please give us a very basic teaching in the refuge karma. So then Lama Atisha wrote the name of the path to enlightenment, Changchu Lamrim. So Lama Atisha integrated, you see, what Buddha taught, the less vehicle teachings and great vehicle teachings, Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra, what Buddha revealed in 3 levels, because the sentient beings have different level of mind. So therefore, according to the capacity of the sentient beings, different capacity sentient beings have. So therefore, Buddha revealed, the Buddha revealed 3 level of teachings: less vehicle teachings, and then great vehicle teaching, the Sutra and Tantra. Or then you see, on the in some pages, and then he sent to Nalanda Pandit to check. Or then at that time, if the text is not well written, they tie on the tail of the dog. The text they tie on the tail of the dog. Then they take the dog around the city. So that time they do that. But they read the Name of the Path to Enlightenment written by Lama Atisha, and the pundits got so much devotion, like so much devotion to the Lama Atisha teaching. They proved. Then after he composed that in Tibet, then eliminated all the wrong view, wrong concept they have. So then eliminated all the wrong concept, and even practice Sutra, can't practice Tantra, can't if they practice Tantra, can't practice Sutra, all that, so many wrong concepts. So then people realize that then after that, as they come to know that the Buddha's teaching, they taught the 3 levels of Khature. Lesbical teaching, Mahayana Sutra teaching, Mahayana Tantra teaching. So, you see, through the lamb of the path to enlightenment, it was shown that all this is integrated for one person as a practice, to achieve enlightenment. It's not contradictory. It's not contradictory for one person to gradually to practice to achieve enlightenment. It's not contradictory. So it's a gradual practice for one person, or all three. All like this. Then pure Buddha Dharma was able to spread like sun shining in the world, all over Tibet. So that's because was then able to benefit so much in Tibet. I don't remember how many years the Lama Atisha lived there. I don't remember now. Sorry. So the Lama Atisha's so the lamrim. So the whole lamrim, different lamrim. The Lama Tsongkhapa was a great lamrim, middle lamrim, middle lamrim, and short lamrim. Lama Tsongkhapa was lamrim Nyangbur. Gradual path to enlightenment. Explaining in the hymns. Lama Tsongkhapa is the experience of the path in the hymns. So shown that way. So they say, then you see the shortest one is the three principal aspects part of the enlightenment. Like that. So the then there are so many other lamrim, the commentary, gradual path to enlightenment. There are so many others. Eight, the Dalai Lama and the seventh Dalai Lama and I think many others. So many others great holy beings who actualized the whole path to enlightenment. So wrote lamrim. So all the lamrim. Teachings come from including Lama Tsongkhapa, come from the Lama Atisha's, the root of the lamb of the path to enlightenment. That one, all come from that. So that is the root basis of all lamrim teachings, composed by. So many other lamas, including Lama Tsongkhapa. So therefore, we must thank, must appreciate. We must appreciate all the time. The Lama Atisha wrote Lamb of the Path to Enlightenment, from where all the lamrims came, and especially the Lama Tsongkhapa, the great middle lamrim and the short lamrim, and that. So you see, already from Lama Atisha's teaching, from where the lamrim title happened, and then so many practitioners become enlightened already by practicing these teachings, lamrim. since Lama Atisha wrote Lamrim, the Path to Enlightenment, of course before, but especially after that, so many become enlightened. Practitioners. So that's even Tibet. So many. So then including us here, and the general FMG and the students and us here. Lama Atisha, we are and we are under the Lama Atisha's kindness. Lama Atisha's refuge, we're under that. So there, sorry. Able to follow the greater path of law, able to follow the lesser teachings, and which reveal, show the Four Noble Truth, and which show the path where to be free from samsara. So to reach nirvana. Then great regal teaching. Mind teaching that you can achieve full enlightenment for sentient beings. Then by correct merit, three countless gradations. Then without need that, through Tantra, raw Tantra, then you see, by say, in one life, you can achieve enlightenment, can complete the merit, achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. That you say at the beginning, by establishing immortal life, the long life, that you can live 1,000 years, and then by practicing Lord Tantra, then you achieve enlightenment. Achieving enlightenment in the brief, achieving enlightenment in one lifetime. So now, even much closer. Can complete the merits and purify the development. So they by practicing the highest Tantra method. Highest Tantra method. You can say by practicing the highest Tantra, the method of wisdom. So you're able to achieve enlightenment, universal Vajradhara, in a brief lifetime of degenerated time. So you're able to achieve enlightenment. So they can do So many of us already received many initiation of the explained part of the highest Tantra, Mahanataya Tantra, by His Holiness, by great lamas. Was so difficult to find, and with all the qualities. We had great fortune. So kindness of Lama Atisha to us, to Lama Dromtonpa, all that. Who wrote lamrim? Okay, now that's done. Rough introduction to appreciate Lama, how we are under the guidance of, and the refuge of Lama Atisha. Then as well as Lama, no question, Lama Dromtonpa. So to appreciate them, to rejoice, to appreciate them. How they are and was utmost unbelievable kind. So that. The story is that just happened introduction, but the story is the Lama Atisha, Lama Dromtonpa, Lama Atisha translator. You see, as Lama Atisha advised to build the Rajing monastery, he built the Rajing monastery in Tibet. So I went to pilgrimage there. I think maybe this is third time in Tibet when I went for pilgrimage. So I think it must be incredible monastery. Yeah, it was destroyed completely, and then it was I can sort of rebuild and I don't think the full as before, but like that rebuild. So there's first thing is you go to the monastery, then downstairs there's a water. So if you drink that water, you don't get reborn law realms when you die. So that's so they give the water. So we saw the Lama Atisha as a statue, something Mujitaje. Something Jambatu, something Mujitaje. Lama Atisha statue, as a Lama, sorry, Dromtonpa, Gyalwa Dromtonpa, the translator. So that's the main holy object that they have. So I offered the pearl, mala of pearl, and then the student from Italy, Maximo, offered gold to the holy body. I think for some month, I think. So they brought up that statue, so we all had blessings. Received blessings for so things like that. So after that, the day when we went to see Lama Dromtonpa's, the place where Lama Dromtonpa wrote lamrim, there was two places. One where he wrote lamrim, then there was another place, I don't know. See, I forgot. So the place is ruined. You see just stone walls and ruined. there's no, so you don't see a house, it's just ruined. One stone wall backside, the ruined. So we did church. We arrived there quite late, so we did church. The monk that the man Chinese government appointed to be the there's a name for that, but appointed by them. So he came with the church. Then came down. There's a Lama Atisha Guru's house. That was rebuilt. We didn't have time to go inside. Lama Umava. So we walked down. It became dark. So nobody fell down. Fortunately, we walked down. So like that to the monastery. So all the trees around, very interesting, very old trees, and they all are kind of not normal tree up there, but it's all crooked. And it is said that Gyalwa Dromtonpa, Lama Atisha's translator, Gyalwa Dromtonpa, who built the monastery, he sprinkled the hairs in the forest, and then the trees grew. But of course, that's not the only place. Also, Swayambhu was Nagarjuna, or sprinkled the hairs, then the trees grew. That was a similar story. So Gyalwa Dromtonpa was walking in the forest one day, and there was an older man meditating. Meditating near the monastery. And then Gyalwa Dromtonpa was walking in the forest. So I asked the older man, what are you doing? The older man said, I'm meditating. Yeah, it's good that you are meditating, but it isn't better to practice dharma. You see? Then he thought, maybe reading text was maybe what means practicing dharma. He didn't ask to Gyalwa Dromtonpa. So he thought reading text might be dharma. So he was reading text. So one day, Gyalwa Dromtonpa was walking in the forest and saw the man reading text. So I asked the man, what are you doing? So the man said, I'm reading text. So then Gyalwa Dromtonpa said, yeah, it's good that you're reading text, but it's better to practice dharma. Then he thought, maybe going around the temple might be practicing dharma. Going around the temple. Then he decided to go around the temple. Exactly, I don't remember which was one. I think the meditation might be the first, yeah. So maybe like that. So they're going around the temple, maybe he thought practicing dharma. That's what it means. So one day, Gyalwa Dromtonpa was walking in the forest, and then I asked him, what are you doing? I'm going around I'm circumambulating the temple. So he thought that's dharma practice. So then he asked, what do you mean by practicing dharma? Only then he asked, after 3 times. Then he said, Gyalwa Dromtonpa said, renounce this life. Gyalwa Dromtonpa said, he asked, what do you mean practicing dharma? Gyalwa Dromtonpa said, renounce this life. So you see, you have to understand what it means to renounce this life. So it means you see all the problems are, all the problems are the Kature. because there's attachment, like craving this life happiness, craving. So because of that, no, then if there's no happiness, discomfort, see, then you see, then hatred, the dislike thought rises. Dislike thought rises. So like this. So both are suffering. And then you see, because the attachment to the reputation, attachment to reputation, that many people saying how you're good, or different ways of praise. So because of the attachment there, the reputation, then you see, then actually not receiving reputation, the dislike. Unhappy when there's no reputation, or when there's no reputation, when there's a bad reputation. So like that, you see, unhappy, right? So both are suffering. Then praise and criticism, you see. Praise, so there's attachment to praise. So they were then dislike, unhappy in the criticism. In the criticism, and also the Catholic, no praise. Unhappy ones. So it's attachment in praise. Like that, you see, so both are suffering. Then there's attachment in the receiving material, like birthday present, or so many of that. So some attachment. So then not receiving material, you see, then there's unhappiness. Both are suffering. So there's age-old dharma. Those are age-old dharma. So you see, then if you have this, then you see your problem grows, increases. Yes, then they come from 50, then 100, then 1,000 also, problem increases from the eternal dharma, from the attachment to this life. So all like this, unbelievable. Then so many problems in the life. So they can so renounce this life. The Dromtonpa answered. Dromtonpa answered, renounce this life. So that means what you have to understand is to give up the eternal dharma. Give up the eternal dharma. To make it simple is the attachment to this life. From where? From which so whole problem of this life is so many problems rises. Then this expand, more, one after another. All that this, giving up this thought would bring this attachment, which brings all the problems in this life. So that's the first dharma. So there was unbelievable peace, happiness, unbelievable peace and happiness. One who practice dharma, give up renounce this life, the attachment to this life. Then unbelievable peace, peace and satisfaction, unbelievable happiness, inner happiness. All of that, you see. So I have one car. We have one car. What's it called? In America, Aptros. What's the name of that car? The red. Huh? Huh? What? What is the name of that car? Huh? Forward. Okay. So, so backside, I success to backside is so many people on the wheel, I think. Then anybody who see this car, who touch this car, who, several things, who see, who touch, I don't know what else more, then they all achieve enlightenment, dedication like that, maybe free with some time, and then achieve enlightenment, achieve enlightenment there. And then, you see, the right side of the car, it says, my religion is a kindness. Kindness. by His Holiness Dalai Lama. My religion is kindness. To be kind to all to be kind to all the sentient beings, not only your friends, not only your friends, not only your family, not only your friends. Many people, there's enemy in the family, or even you don't like your parents, but not only your friends. To be kind means to be kind to every single sentient being. Okay, so by His Holiness, many people like that. Of course, big later, and the other side is cherishing others. It's the source of happiness. On the other side, the left side of the car, the cherishing others is the source of happiness. So that's showing people that if you want to be happy, what do you have to do? So cherish others. Then it's not just only temporary happiness. It is not just only ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, not all that. Then the ultimate happiness, enlightenment, Buddhahood. So the peerless happiness. So anyway, in the front, now the car, see the front. Where there's this, what do you call it? What? Bumper. So on top there's many mantras. There's many mantras. The flyers and come on the cart and to purify all that. 11 mantras about them. But you see, the bumper, the round one, has a very important education. Less desire means less. Less desire means more happiness. Less desire. Less desire means gaining more happiness in the life. So you see, most people in the world think happiness comes from desire. You see, that's a common concept. Happiness comes from desire. Actually, the happiness is the desire is obstacle to achieve. Actually, desire is an obstacle to achieve satisfaction. To achieve satisfaction in life. So if you have desire, there's no satisfaction. So you don't have happiness. You don't have peace of mind. If you have desire, you don't have peace of mind. Your mind doesn't have holiday. Your mind doesn't have vacation. Your mind, no peace. If you have so much desire, all the mind is so much suffering. No happiness, no peace at all. If there's so much desire. Or say the running desire, or like waterfall coming. You see, like that, like waves, like ocean waves, when there's a violent ocean waves, like that, or waterfall coming, so big waterfall, then like desire, then see, there's no satisfaction, there's no happiness in the life, no peace in you don't have peace in the mind. Oh, then so who don't have desire, then great satisfaction in the life. It's a great peace, happiness in the mind, in the life, great happiness, great peace, great inner peace, great inner peace. So that's a great education in the world. So less desire means more happiness in the life, or something like that. So that is okay. So you see, a great yogi, or without talking about tantra, just the ascetic who's practicing dharma and living the ascetic life. Ascetic life means you see no outward dharma. No attachment to this life, no outward dharma. So it means great peace, satisfaction, great peace, great happiness. You see, living ascetic life. It means that. So it doesn't mean so much even with no material. No material belonging, no material. Yes, that aspect is that life is taken. But you see, like the bodhisattvas who have 1,000 wives in the past, to benefit for sentient beings. Bodhisattvas, like that, Bodhisattva kings and many like that. So they have the wealth, power, and all this. But you see, their mind is there's no attachment in that. Their mind is totally free from the attachment. While they have all the power, the reputation, the wealth, and all these things, like the Bodhisattva king, like the Bodhisattva who have 1,000 wives, or you see, benefiting from sentient beings, in the past, all like that. Benefiting many sentient beings by having that, so is used for other sentient beings, for their happiness. So you need all kinds of different aspects of life to benefit other sentient beings. So in general, so your motivation is only bodhicitta. So you don't have no self-cherishing thought. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Then of course, this is without talking tantra, the Mahayana tantra, without talking that. Just the sutra. So the practitioner who has bodhicitta realization, so no self-cherishing thought at all. So like that, you see. So they don't have actual dharma attachment to this life. So the mind is so great, incredible, great peace, happiness. And then of course, especially they don't have self-cherishing thought. Wow. Then this is just talking sutra without talking tantra. Although the realization is part, so that. 그래, 괜찮지, So Lama Atisha, Dharamsala, Lama lives at, sometimes so Dharamsala Tushita retreat house. Retreat place. Lama lives, and then you say. Lama tells his semi-class monks, geishas, who retreat high on the mountain, side of the mountain, not on the mountain, but side of the mountain. So in the caves or in the hermitage, and build rooms up there on the mountain. Then retreat Lama semi-class. There's one called Lama was his teacher. Geshe again Tibet, Joe Geshe Rapton's disciple. Salama some class learned dharma. So then those men, he's one, then the others. When they come to Tushita, and then Lama says, tell them, I don't have to go high on the mountains, and because renounce, you don't have a kasote, you don't have pleasure, and you don't have without any comfort, without having comfort, without having all those needs, I don't have to go to the mountain like them, like those people, like the Tibetan or others, like they go to the mountain, say. So the Karure, as much as less possession, they live in the house with the ascetic life. So Lama was telling them, I don't have to go away, go away like them. So, without without things here, without possessions, kind of like that. So Lama says, for me, whole world comes here. Lama teaches, for me, whole world comes to me here. Lama teaches him. So like that. So they say that means Lama's motivation is no attachment, the bodhicitta, only benefiting sentient beings. That's the basic thing. So like that. So means any comfort, whatever, it's all for as an experience is used only for the sentient beings, not for self. Conclusion that even the flowers, so a Lama has inside has a greenhouse, the roof, then plant flowers inside. One time Lama did that. The Lama used to go to Bendigo to buy flowers. I haven't been to Bendigo to where they sell flowers. I didn't get to go to see. But Bendigo must be quite big flower place, I guess. So buy this very fragile flower. Buys this expensive, very fragile. I don't know the name. It's if you shake, it's quite easy to fall. The petals, but it's extremely beautiful. But it's very easy to when they are blossomed. It's kind of like that. It's one you don't see everywhere. That flower you don't see everywhere, but certain places, sort of this. Lama used to go to buy that, you see. So we're going to do one prayer for dead people,
Mingdi. Mingdi도 처음으로 왜? 종종인데.
그 단들을 슈그. 제 명치죠, 네.
처음.
처음에.
처음엔 센스기.
근데 that's it. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. So, yeah, this. Well, you see, haven't finished yet to talk on the Guru. So you see, in the lamrim, outline the lamrim, in the very beginning, the first meditation, very beginning, first meditation on lamrim is a correct following of virtuous friend, the root of the path to enlightenment. The root of the path to enlightenment. They are correctly following the virtuous friend. So it's the most important subject to know. If what you want is to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings, and to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and bring them to enlightenment, bring them to Buddhahood. If that is what you like, then the Guru devotion, the root of the path. So all the success of that, the root, you see, actualizing all the realizations. The renunciation to this life, renunciation to the next life, then bodhicitta. And the elementary root of samsara, the ignorance. root of all the suffering, the ignorance. By realizing Patanjali's view, the subtle dependent arising, the emptiness. Actually, that is the foundation, common path. Then uncommon, the tantra, minor tantra. The generative stage, two stages, generative stage, gross one and subtle one. Then on the basis of that, and then achieve the graduate completion stage. Isolation of body, which is also in generative stage. So isolation of body, isolation of speech, isolation of mind. The clear light. Clear light to example and clear light to meaning. Then after the clear light example, there's illusory body, impure illusory body. Then after actualizing clear light to meaning, then there's a pure illusory body. And then unification of those two, clarity, illusory body, unification of those two. Then after that, because of unification of normal learning, you achieve the Buddhahood, unification of normal learning. Before that, unification of learning. After that, unification of normal learning. So 5 stages. So the Kasare, so actually the whole thing after enlightenment, it depends on the root. How you correctly follow the. So it depends on correctly following the virtuous friend. Okay? So everything depends on that. So you see somebody who doesn't know much on that, who's kind of careless, or somebody who doesn't know all that, you see, then, even some of the subjects, shini, or some of the subjects, or drops kundalini, and all tantric chakras, so you spend so much in years in that, or shini or something, but you see, not, you reach nowhere. You can't develop anything. You reach nowhere. Like that. And then also damage to your mind, damage your life. That means obstacles. That's realizing many obstacles. Because you create so many heavy negative karma because you don't know. Correctly following words of friend, you don't know about that. So you create so much negative karma with the ignorance. So then, heavy negative karma 다원 오든 가서 그런 거지. 네, 그래서 그런 게 돼. It is said in the Guya Samajuru text, Guya Samajuru text says, no, my memory is so bad, so I don't remember. sentient 참의 제바당 대과 전부 제배장 도저 대과 자수지 대과 주는 디라주 이는 러베 마반이 주장 주월 영문죠. So the Guya Samajuru text it says sentient 참의 제바당 sentient beings who commit the heavy negative karma without break 참회. So that was killing the father, mother to cause blood to Buddha, to the Buddha. 아니 가서는 killed arhat who are free from samsara. Then 가서는 cause disunity among the sanghas. Disunity, cause disunity among the sanghas. So anyway, committed like that. If you committed like that, that's very heavy karma. Not the heaviest, but heavy karma. If you do that, then all other non-virtues, all other lighter, like 10 non-virtuous actions, so those all get delayed to experience. All the lighter ones, non-virtuous action, lighter ones get delayed. Then first, right after death, you go down to the Tibet and the hell, and the Gyalwa Dromtonpa, the inexhaustible, the hell realm, the number 8, you get reborn there. State for that. You get reborn there, and then length of life there is one intermediate eon. So as I mentioned the other day, even this world become end. Even this world finished and become end. So one great eon, how long the world abides, then how long it takes time to end the world. So the evolution from the desire realm, from there, from there then down to the hell. When that hell realm is completed, then the whole world is whole entire universe is completed, actualizing. So now that takes one great eon. When it ends, when this world ends, it takes one great eon also for ending. So all those realms then end. then you get reborn. If your karma is not finished, to be born in the Nyawanamre, not finished, it's in inexhaustible hell realm. So this basically, I mentioned the other day, your body is oneness with the fire, or oneness with the fire, the piece of wood, a piece of rock, like that, oneness with the fire, hot red. Only by screaming you can understand it's a sentient being. Only screaming sound, then you can see the sentient being, but not by shape. Also then, unbelievable most hot fire force coming from the four directions on top of that, unbelievable. So the neural is the other things. So if you committed any of this heavy negative karma without break, then you get reborn there. Then if your karma is not finished, this world ends, then you get reborn in another universe, hell. Or then you are done. You get reborn in another universe. Or then you suffer there, or like that, you see. Second verse, second line, Tikpa Chenpo Chebe Changs. Even like that, you see, such a great heavy karma collected. Then doji Takpa Jatuche, Takpa Chon Deladro. Even you collect such heavy negative karma, but the oceans of the Vajrayana, this Tebachon Dilra, the Kasa, you can achieve the Kasure, the Vajrayana, you can achieve in this life. Even you collect such a heavy karma, you can achieve in this life. Tebachon Dilra means you can achieve enlightenment in this life. So from the heart, belittling. From the heart, belittling or criticize, Bhajan Master. Lujang Druber, young Jews. Nina Lube Mavan, Lujang Druber, young Jews. So, who criticized, belittled Guru? From the heart. Even you practice Vajrayana, where Katore, Hai Tantra, even you practice Drujang, you won't complete. Even you practice, you won't complete. Then, very important what comes afterwards. The tantra of the ornament of the heart vajra, the Jinimbo Jinjules. Kango Lebe Yangdame, anybody criticize totally, deeply or totally, the Vajramaster, Ti Jugun Dubi Cho. That person's doing the sublime or the tantra, by giving up sleep, distraction. Even you accomplish, even you practice well for 1,000 eons. Kaba tongdo lekru jang, nyalso double chebaos. If you practice well for 1,000 eons, for 1,000 years, for 1,000 eons, even you practice well, also do what Cheba was. So, well means without sleep, without distraction, so strict, like that. You do for 1,000 eons. But you see, it's all like achieving hell. All that, for that many eons, 1,000 eons, what are you doing? You see, from the heart, you criticize the Bachi master. So that you see, but practice high tantra, practice the sublime, practicing the all tantra, etc. So all that. It's all totally reality. It's all look like you are achieving hell, so forth. Hell in the lower realm. Hell, so forth. The whole thing is so achieving the hell realm and so forth. So means you see the way to understand it. If you are not sleeping, give out distraction. But I was so strict doing the practice. But you see, maybe one way from the heart. At the same time, maybe from the heart, you criticize the gurus, you bitterly the gurus. At the same time, you see, you did these things and you don't purify, you don't confess. You're confessing to that guru, you're not doing it. You're not fixing up. You practice mess. Your mind becomes mess. But you don't fix it. But at the same time, you don't do that with that guru, you don't fix up, you confess or nothing, making better the relationship with Guru. But you see, at the same time, you know Tantra well, and you give up sleeping, distraction, so strict in the retreat, in the cave, or whatever, for eons, So because that karma, from the heart, criticize the guru, belittle the guru, so heavy. It's the heaviest. It's the heaviest in the karma. So, you see, the heaviest in the karma, what you continue doing, or you did, but you see, don't purify, don't make better connection with the guru. They broke samaya and don't make that better, don't fix that better. So sometimes like this, you don't have good, you have a better connection, you have no connection, no samaya, no connection with the guru. Even though you connect with the guru, but with that guru you don't have connection. So sometimes people, you see, no connection with the guru, but received initiation teachings before from that. You see? So anyway, the karma is so heavy, whatever, even though you're collecting merit or something, but it's nothing. It is so weak. It's so little nothing. The negative karma is so heavy. So it's like it's not you don't fix your samadhi or the good. So it's all like achieving hell. All this practice without sleep, distraction. Wow, in the cave, so strict. It's like achieving hell. The karma is so heavy. So your rebirth, this life, your rebirth in the next life, follows the negative karma. That kind of heavy sin karma. So that's why I said it's like achieving hell. So. Then just the liberty of this, and then so I'm gonna have to talk tomorrow, I think. And just maybe just a little bit. So the India, Tibet, in those countries, great yogis, those accomplished, great holy beings who accomplished a path, Then, you see, they do this dikwana tudam gitil zeves. So, you see, the Guru Yoga, this correct following word friend, only this, and they keep it at hard practice, the most important in the life, hard practice. And so, therefore, then, because of that, then they went to very high realizations of the path of Bhumis. Yeah. So just to mention before I came here, I came from South India, the Mongol. They got them, the Tibetan, there's a large, Lama Atisha, large 3 monasteries, Sarah Gatadibung, Sarah Cheme, and the garden Shata Chanda, Dibung Rosalogomong. So this garden, I went to receive the lung of the Kalachakra Tantra lung from Jabja Chaturim, which was the ex-airport to Namdil Monastery, Sonatipur Temple. So the Kasure, so I went to the nunnery. There's one nunnery at Depung. There's a Lama's relative, one nun there. So she became Geshin. She became Geshinis quite a few years ago, and now she's studying Tantra, Dhammasala from Gabon, some nuns, and then from the nuns, they're studying Tantra. They finished, they're studying Sutra, they're studying Tantra, Dhammasala. So the nun invited us to have food, and so it's a very interesting talk with the geshe there. They have a 1 year or 3 year term geshe from Shate in Changcha, I think maybe something like that. Anyway, so after lunch, then I think there may be 200 nuns or 300 nuns or 200 nuns or something around, I forget another. Maybe more than 400 or just about 300, I'm not sure. So anyway, I was outside to meet the nuns because, I went outside and they didn't expect I would speak. Not all nuns. There was after lunch, so hot. So there was time to rest. So some nuns came out to say, they were at the beginning there in the road, carrying katas when I came in the car. But of course, I was going straight to the lunch. So anyway, so I told them that I felt to speak to them. So, but I'm using this example, okay? So I told them that, they should remember this all the time. Even when they get up, washing, when they dress, when they washing, then going for puja, the Gomba puja, and then I don't know the schedule. Then you see memorizing text. Then go go to class to learn from teacher. The five philosophical texts. They have to learn gradually. Then debate, the debate in class and debate, then prayer, puja, for people, for sick people, for dead people, and for your own purification, collect excellence merit, so that dharma practice study can be succeed. Actual part, not just studying words, but the actual part. That's the main thing. So then have lunch. Then so all that, dinner and then then again debate and then prayer and then, then at the end going to bed. So every time at the beginning, before memorizing text, and then the before memorize the debate, every time at the beginning you remember. I'm following His Holiness Dalai Lama's advice, wishes. So you see, so always remember, whatever program you begin with each one. So it's a morning dress up. So each thing you do, remember first thing you are following. That's right. course, that's a motivation for the Chitta, of course. However, then, most important was foreign gurus, Guru, His Holiness Dalai's holy wishes, advice. So before you debate, before you go to sleep, sleeping is also health, as like the medicine for health, So everything, His Holiness wishes, His Holiness advice. So when you think that, as much as you can, when you think that beginning, you see, to follow His wishes, advice. So, you see, you don't, you see, your life do not become servant of self-cherishing thought. You see, your life that do not become servant of self-cherishing thought. Self-cherishing thought as a guru, or self-cherishing thought as a sort of guide, you see. So otherwise, everything becomes totally service for your self-cherishing thought. Everything become offering, everything becomes service to the self-cherishing thought. You see, nothing becomes cause enlightenment. Except, second offering practice. Offering to the Buddha, thoughts. So, you see, so like this, whatever you do, debate to memorize, all this many hours, whatever, checking, teaching. Okay, everything service, everything, you become the slave to your self-cherishing thought. You become the slave to your self-cherishing, you see. So now, you see, think all each time you see it's beginning following His Holiness advice, wishes. So then you see, you then completely then you serve His Holiness. Serve His Holiness, you see. So you see, as I mentioned before, then you see, and every debate, every memorizing text, starting the commentary, receiving, every single thing is fulfilling His Holiness wishes, advice. So you see, everything become the highest way to collect merit. With everything, you collect the highest merit. You collect the highest merit. And with everything, most powerful purification. Everything. Everything, washing, sleeping, everything. And you collect actually most powerful purification. Everything become most powerful purification, the negative karma and developments. So you see, in this way, all the time, whatever you're doing, program, everything has become that. Wow, wow, wow. They're close. You see, everything what you're doing, then constantly close to enlightenment. Constantly free from samsara, constantly, constantly, see, you become close to enlightenment. All the time, every day. Day, weeks, months, years. Wow. Wow, your life is unbelievable. Really amazing. So cool way to achieve enlightenment. Okay, now I want to say something. Okay, now listen. I'm giving advice to them, but you see, you have to think from that. That's the purpose of my talking or telling story, but you see, you to get from that, you understand? So, now listen. Here, Satya Pandit, from Satya, the 5 great Lamas, Satya, they won the Satya Pandit. So I mentioned that Kawatonto, Paro Chimbitsu, Gotankanga, Dowaton, Cho, Lama Landi, Kichiga Dus. Oh, they have to know that. So for 1,000 eons, Kawatonto, for 1,000 eons, Paro Chimbitsu, you practice paramita. Gotankanga, Dowaton, practice paramita. Your head, your legs, hands, make charity to others. Even the merit you got from that, even the merit you got from that, you dedicate for sentence. So when you fulfill your guru's wishes and advice, you see, then normally 1,000 eons, you charity your head, your hands, your legs to others, and even the merit you dedicate for sentiment. Like this for 1,000 eons. But you see, now when you when you fulfill Guru's wishes and the Guru's advice, or that much merit, then you collect like that in 1,000 years, or you collect in 1 second. With the Guru, by fulfilling Guru's wishes, advice, you collect all that merit which takes 1,000 years, and that with the Guru fulfilling Guru's wishes, advice, you collect in 1 second. So that's like this. Then how you go to enlightenment quickly. So practicing this way makes to achieve enlightenment quickly. Like that, and also purifying is the most powerful. So Tantra text, actualized transcendental. From the drop of the Mahamudra, Chachan Tiglele, Chidra Mani Singtiba, 들으면 신체가 번된 라마 예바이 the last one there. Kejikne deba sek. Pande lama nyebai kejikne deba sek. So what it's saying is a drop of the Mahamudra. Chidra many things like fire. Burning wood, in 1 second, it becomes ashes, which you can touch. It makes ashes in 1 second. So, Pante Lama by pleasing the glorified Guru, then says, in 1 second, the heavy negative karma got burned in 1 second. So, for example, there's a truth stories or something, hay, grass, some huge, but you see, mattress, candle, matches, or because of small fire, matches, candle of matches, lighter, because of small fire, all in 1 second. I mean, so quickly, ashes. So quickly, ashes. All like that. By pleasing the Guru, then you see heavy negative karma in 1 second get burned. That this is what happens in your life. That's the story. As opposed to there's some dead, that was first thing there. Coming. Tom Simaski. He was Tom Simaski. He's been monk for long time. He lived in Ireland and in Nepal. Tom Simaski died today, or he died today or yesterday?
They just found him today.
Today. Yeah, he was found dead in his room. He had this disease. What was that disease? Kidney stone. All the time. One after another. Unbelievable. He became so much pain. So he couldn't do other things. So, he taught dharma for a long time, Nepal, Pokhara, and things like that. So, anyway, it's also early times Lama, the disciple. So, he was found dead today in his room. So, then him, then dead person in Tibet, dharma, lady, then from Nepal, Nuri, Tringchuji, dead. So that, and then there's a Balden Chiji. Balden Chiji, yeah? Balden Chiji. Balden Chiji. So I think that then there's another one, Genos Hamela. Genos Hamela. Genos Hamela. Genos Hamela. Ex-husband of Kerry Urban, Cook, New Zealand, died from cancer, liver failure, alcoholism. So anyway, did you all your past, present, future marriage collected by oneself, 3 times marriage collected, 3 times marriage collected by, 3 times marriage collected by numberless sentient beings, and 3 times marriage collected by numberless Buddhas. Yeah, so scored Tom's mask. Now anyway, you can remember Tom? Then okay, Tom's mask, and then all those people who died. Or then to never be reborn Lord Realms again, to never be reborn Lord Realms forever, and then to be born pure land where they can become enlightened, at least receive perfect human rebirth, with minor teaching, with a perfectly qualified minor guru, revealing the unmistakable path to enlightenment by pleasing most to the holy mind word friend, may they achieve enlightenment as good as possible. Or that also, so then all other those who my promise was names given to me, all those dead, then so also to happen the same way. To achieve enlightenment, it's good part. Maybe we just recite one mala or one bimung, so maybe it doesn't take much time, and so king the prayer much a little time. So
first we do my mandala offering.
Yeah. there was 1,000 cherishing. Then like snow mountains, kind of like huge. Then kind of constantly nectar beams emitted and from the heart or from the hand to the certainly purified Trumshi mask and all that those who passed away. Whose names I read, and then all the whose names I received, those dead, all those, then all sentient beings are purified. Numberless says, helping hunger, animal, human beings, sura, asura, everyone in your and as well as yourself, your family members, purified. So I think that's sorry. Where is that mantra? Mani beme o 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 Om mani beme 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 Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. If you receive great initiation of the Genesis, you can visualize yourself Genesis, otherwise not. If you receive it then, or send the Tom's Maski, or then all of them, because of the negative karma collected from beginners, they were totally purified. Negative karma development totally purified, and he becomes jealous, 1,000 jealousy, and as well as Baldan Chechi, jealousy and dharma from Tibet, Chechi in Nepal. Become jealous. Then generous Hemla, totally purified, and then become jealous. So all sentient become jealous. All the dead people, all sentient beings. And you receive initiation, then yourself visualize jealousy. The one before where I chanted, it's more. It's my mother's tune of chanting. I'm sure she'd. I'm sure that my one became messy. But I think my mother's chanting because she does 50,000 a day. Before for many years. Then the year she was going to pass away, she told me she could not do that much now. So anyway, but she has compassion 100 times more than I do. Then my one is just kind of like wind, kind of there or not there. So, but she is 100,000 more than me. Even though she can't read any text, she can't read Kakakanga, can't read, didn't never start. But because she recites all the prayers for them 100 times more than me, she has compassion, the sentiments. So I didn't ask the prayer. So those by those who do many this, you know, after they pray after Buddha's dead people and all sentiments yourself. So they after the first generation, then you sit kneel down to that one. Oh, Baba Jere Zewa Tuje Te Godan Jeba Dalai Honso Dai Dai Pama Re Joya Semechen Nyoya Do Ya Gowe Chole Jando Sawajen Jate Lama Atisha Nyoto Dalai Gyalwa Rinpoche ma jeba na jeju ji jeba nyamba meba ane gonda beba resho jejen jeba tanye tamje do reza lo sanga ja meba da ni jeje lama lagu da jere jege tamje la ne jo did all the past present future marriage through number listen through number listen Buddhas that which exists in mere level, the bottom line. Meta you who exists in mere name. Exists, but exists in mere name. achieve the Buddhahood which exists in mere now. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere now to that Buddhahood which exists in the mere now. Dharmas alone who exists in the mere now. 저번 발주다 마도 군도 삼바대 한드진데 군이저 대화 대자 담지라 도모 주다 제외 자와다 주모 가라서다 나에게 왜 자와다 그냥 상모 저저도 뭐라 이제 제자와 자가와서 나와 개제사 마시와다 던제만을 상와라죠 나다 신에도 donde 왜 전을 자와라서 today all the merits will collect today to increase 100,000 times by reciting the Buddha, true Buddha's names and mantra. Some day and there, the Jabata Jamana Bazo, Namana Jabala Chadra, Jesabata Bazo, Goodness Sabala Chadra, Tatamas the Wabatan, Swam, Damagat, Thomas the Waban, Drudu Damagat, Thomas the Waban, Drudu Dam, Drudu Damagat, Tatamas the Waban, Som, Drudu Damagat, Thomas the Waban, Drudu Damagat, Thomas the Waban, Som, Drudu Damagat. All the prayers should be succeed. Someday and that this correct. This after the Aman the prayer chanted, and those who do not know, then you try to get. You might like to try to get the prayer. Then also following prayers, the truth the prayer, you try to get, but at least the chanted one, you try to get them, then it helps to pray for yourself, pray for others. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.
tomorrow. Just a reminder, especially for those who might or have come newly, tomorrow we start our session at 6 o'clock. We're not taking precepts tomorrow, so sessions at 6 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.